Alone with my woman in my chariot of gold, my chariot of gold will never grow. The stories untold, but sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in. Then I watch them roll away again. So I'm just gonna sit at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, we're sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, just waiting on God. I wish I was strong, wish I was wrong, what a strong cold.
If the Alpha is the one, and the one is the Omega, how are we going to sit around and play ourselves like Sega? If you're fighting for the sun, or you're fighting for the prophet, the fact that you're fighting is what the Baphomet delights in. The fact that you're fighting is what the Baphomet delights in. The fact that you're fighting is what the Baphomet delights in. How are you going to fight a war that predates you? The fact it's unresolved shows our brains ain't used. Maybe it's the meat that's the matter, or the tissue that's the issue. If you don't believe what I believe, I'll make a gun and blitz you. And if the bullets miss you, I'll feed your friend so he grows. I'm sure you must have heard of him. Most people call him ego. Alchemy has the focus from the philosopher's stone to the atom bomb. Although the truth of these pursuits is humanity's bubonic run. Because greed is a cancer and fear is a plague. So we fight over ignorance and die for the same. We lie with no shame for a price, a toll for a slice of a lie. We exchange our souls. On a path to the source, we forget the source of the path. On a path to the source, we forget the source of the path. On a path to the source, we forget the source of the path. But at the last of your life, you need the source of your task. Thank you. How the hell I get up just to hustle? Blinded by the sun and the size of my love muscle. For close eyes search, sleepy shuffle. Eye bogey hang with the look of an 8-man. When did time travel so fast? I'm gonna get sacked over another par. With beads of sweat on a black stressed neck. What happened to the days when I used to wear high-tech? Those days where things were just simple. Rocky Balboa and Arnie as John Kimball. Oh shit, that monotone acting. One line king, but the emotions were lacking. Just think of the dough he's stacking. There will be a day with no shelf stacking, with more cheese and bread than Big when he's macking. Audience applause and many hands clapping. I think I need to leave this rap race. I'm tired of living life on a father mucking shoelace. Just a brother trying to duck to a new place. Just another brother trying to establish his own space. I feel like my mind's infested by locusts. I really find it hard just to try and keep focus. But as sure as the Lord is my guide, I must find a way to witness my son's rise. Thank you.
I tell myself words, which are only half heard as they're only half learned in my half-turned ears. I tell myself words, but to no avail. I say, don't go out in that hail, it'll get stuck in your eyes and no one will discriminate the rain and the hail from the tears that you cry. I promise myself one day I'll listen to my own advice. Stop trying to rival the sun as it sits confident in the sky. Stop letting the words that I spoke of before tumble half-formed from these half-torn lips and let them gorge cruelly on those who surround me. Stop getting other people's worries tangled with my own. Cause in this solid chrome jungle of my thoughts, there's no room and no time to worry about things I can't control, cause things fall apart and the centre cannot hold. So stop trying to super glue your world, for you're no sculptor and you cannot mould men and women into your own image. But we both know, by the time this poem is finished, you'll be back driving that bandwagon, careless and reckless, flinging out opinions like 50 Cent and his bitches, like Balotelli and his riches. But the crux of this matter is, no matter what crucifix you were ever nailed to, you still refuse to follow your own advice. Sell those clothes you keep but don't wear. Shave your upper lip. Stop touching your hair. Unclench your stomach, don't make yourself ill. Shoelace your lips, or lies they might tell. Unlatch your teeth from torn fingernails. Work on your sonnets, but avoid villanelles. Don't be that prick who parades as a gent. Stand yourself on stilts, but don't be arrogant. Focus on sunshine, never stinge on the good. Remember, when it rains, it's okay to wear a hood. Fuck. Don't look back and let your lover fall into the sticks. Find out who you are, but don't let that be a dick. Be better and savor every time someone kisses you. And finally, call your mother. I know that she misses you.
They killed a man last night. And believe I watched it happen with a smile on my face. Put condoms of ignorance over my eyes. I had shades made by Durex. So even if I gave a fuck about what I saw, I wouldn't feel it as much. They killed a man last night, and that was the nice guy I was before, sure. They say give a man a foot and he'll take a yard, but no one told me give a girl your heart and she might take your life. I put girls on high-heel pedestals, pedicured their insecurities and made sure their French-tipped feet weren't foreign, for instance. I'd be the asthma pump to your breathtaking smile. Provide for you as if you were my child, treat you better than my own mother, love you better than you've seen in any film. Will Smith in Hitch ain't got shit on me. Believe, if I had one wish, I wish I could turn your eardrum into a clip. I wonder on your existence, because in these times I find it hard coexisting with ignorance. The ignorant who revel in the fact that their demeanor or mental critique are whack to me, but who am I to judge? I use my mind to feel. They use their eyes to touch. I use my ears to hate, because the ones that most women dream about are the men they won't date. And their nightmares are seemingly the right bread. See me, I'm quite scared. If I was an angel, they're in love with devils. If love was music, I'm the bass. They're the treble. So you can only feel me when you start raising the levels. But if your ears aren't ready for my metaphors, I'll tell you all right here. See, I feel like I'm a dream in a world full of nightmares. I dream there's a dream girl out there I could find here whose only nightmares find her eyesight quite clear.
Traveling to a new home. His baggage holds a symbol of the planet Earth. Heaven knows, and the glimmer in his eyes could tell you every word. But do I look deep enough to see his loss? He's got a faith that the ones he loves are someone not so far away. Still the lamb is on hold to blame. He only knows that he'll meet them someday in this or the next world. He won't be denied, his existence vilified. Brotherless, I can't be the most. Now baby, ain't that love? I'll fall to pieces, but you come and pick me up. No, ain't that love, baby, ain't that love. Ain't that love, baby, ain't that love. I said no, ain't that love. I give up all night long, but then once I'm rushing, no, baby, ain't that love.
into another direction. Correction. Hip-hop is no direction. Lost like a compass without a needle. Because they took the wrong needle and put it on a rack and a chicky chick check this. There's no need for DJs to remix this. I'm just saying that we really need to fix this. The problem that we're in, and we gotta begin from within. While my brothers walk around with fancy cups drinking their favorite drink, I can't help but think, even though I'm not the wisest, how much it symbolizes. Those brothers are thirsting for knowledge they can't obtain in any college, so they're putting gold and platinum inside their mouth to compensate for nothing of worth coming out their mouth. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but again, the stress that we need to begin from within. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but again, the stress that we need to begin from within. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but again, the stress that we need to begin from within. Peace.
There is a revolution awaiting warriors. I recognize many righteous soldiers. I will fight with you or alone. Like the king I am, reclaim my throne. See, I don't wait for your recognition. I just fire upon you with verbal ammunition. Me, one, I speak for myself and nobody else. Because every one of you has a voice. To speak or not, it is your choice, but silence is not golden. Silence is the truth stolen. And stealing of the truth is exactly what they do to the youth. Miseducation, relative deprivation, misleads young minds' motivation. We've got dealers, hustlers living in bullet time. Their lives could end in the space of this rhyme. See, they get all the attention, while the good, we get no mention. Leaving young boys growing up with no direction, no protection on his erections, sowing his seeds, but not fulfilling their needs. Nobody's nigger now, so you can tell Kanye and Jigga I am not a nigger in Paris. I'm not a nigger in London. I'm not a nigger in New York. I'm not a nigger in Kingston. I'm not a nigger in Accra or a nigger with attitude in Compton, because I don't want to be called your nigger. How were you raised on Public Enemy and still became your own worst enemy? You killed hip-hop and resurrected headless zombies that can't think for themselves or see where they're going or quench the bloodlust because there's no blood flowing in their hearts, just in the streets. But they don't give a damn. As long as they're eating, their hearts ain't beating, they're as cold as ice, bling. Because they would put money over everything. Money over self-respect or self-esteem, or empowering the youth to follow their dreams. Stacking paper because it's greater than love, it seems. Call me nigger, because you're scared of what brother means. To know that we share something unspeakable. To know that as high as we rise, we are not seen as equal. To know that racism is institutional thinking, and that nigger is the last word you heard before a lynching. Thank you.
Baby girl, I want to make D'Angelo love to you, where the sounds of R&B is playing like no other has done to you before. I'll dress you down to your knees and make your toes curl, as the moon takes me along your thighs while the Tyree song on top of me is playing. I picture your body laying beautifully naked from the start of our erotic fantasy. Yeah, you heard me right, baby. I want to make D'Angelo love to you, where the sounds of R&B is playing like no other has done to you before. Undress your hidden buttons that turns you on at the right places, at the right time. Not just treat you to a one-night stand, fuck you, then leave you type of love. No, that's nothing but lust in the air. Early players on the field would do this to you. I want to make this night grand till you can barely stand on your toes. If this song was our one life stand, I'll make it everlasting till our bodies depart, sever ways into seventh poetic license unwritten. Spoken word poetry, knocking, kicking inside my head. The Science Museum of Discovery. The Science Museum of Discovery, filled with starships, filled with starships, signing, sending code waves like a Morse code. I'm ready for the world, baby. Come and take me on. My chest is out, and I ain't holding back. So I put these words I scrabble in order. I take it everywhere with me like a body of work. What's my tattoos of art? My art and national portrait gallery language, where silence rules my head, my solitude of thought. How can I express words mightier than fists can hit hard, harder it hurts, like a stinging nettle. Living sprays of the reminder stupidity, emotionally wounded, it cuts through you like a knife. If I can describe poetry as my journal of life, the universal discovery of my own self on who am I? Who are you? Who are they? Where am I? Round punch made me tipsy, now just blur for words. Chill pill was on the ground like poems of the underground.
Everybody stops and stares. Do they can see all these lonely tears? My body's getting cold. I feel I'm all alone, but I know I can make it because I'm grateful. I can't give up. No, I can't give in. I'm grateful. Chasing love, loneliness can't break. I'm ungrateful. No, I won't give up. No, I can't give in. I'm ungrateful. Chasing love, loneliness can't break me down. Yo, I love you, I love you, love you. 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 I love you, I love you, love you.